guys, this is Vicky and Sam from Nonstop Food. Today we're gonna try out some desserts, and this is from 1001 MILLE Crepes. So they have a lot of like really fine layers of crepes that make into a cake. So it takes a lot of labor to actually form this cake. So I'm really looking forward to trying it out.
Me too. They call this 1,000 layers.
Yeah, they call it 1,000 layers or 1001 layers. So
1,001 layers.
So it's really like intricate and lots of details.
Yeah. You know what was funny though? When I first heard of this cake, I was actually expecting like 1,000 layers.
Oh. I think that's maybe humanly impossible to do.
Yeah. I think it's really smart marketing. Yeah.
I think so too.
Because when I googled it, it said it's normally made between 10 to 20 layers.
Oh.
Yeah, and filled with like cream and yummy delicious spices and butter.
Yeah,
So,
butter makes everything good.
Yeah, but that's really good marketing.
Yeah, so what they actually do here in between the layers is they have the crepe, and then they gotta like lather the whatever the filling is green tea on.
They lather it like a massage.
They lather it, they spin the turntable
yeah.
and they with a spatula, and then they lather it on, and they put another layer on, and they lather on. So it's a lot of work. Okay, so we have 6 flavors here today. Creme Brulee, which they nicely torch with some of the sugar on the top. And then this one is Tiramisu, which I cannot stand because it's chocolate and coffee. It's the two things I hate the most in the world.
I live on caffeine. I'll eat it.
You can have that one. This one's Earl Grey. I'm looking forward to that because I love Earl Grey tea. And Chestnut right here. That's really different. So that's going to be an interesting one to try.
Yeah.
This one right here, I don't want to try.
Can you guys smell the aroma?
I don't want to smell
So good.
This one is Durian. I guess Durian's one of those things you either love or hate.
They say it smells like hell, but tastes like heaven.
No thanks. I will never taste that. No thank you. And then this last one is green tea, and there's also some red beans in between the layers of the cake. Green tea is my favorite too, so for everything.
Okay, let's do the chestnut.
How do we do this?
2 birds sitting on a chestnut tree. Is that the Christmas song?
5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves,
And a partridge.
and a partridge in a
Pear.
pear tree.
Pear.
We can't think of that.
I know,
Sing it
you
out.
have to sing. Yes, hold on. Wow, look at those layers.
Oh.
Pretty.
I feel like we should
shuffle it down. And
Yeah,
then we can
yeah. Yeah, get that durian away from me.
Should I bring a knife? There's a lot of logistics that have to go into this.
I know. We didn't plan this.
No.
I planned the cake. I didn't plan the rest of it.
There we go. Okay. Ooh, so soft.
I know.
So
Oh,
tender.
thank you.
There you go.
Wow. Look at that.
All right.
Okay, let's try this. This is the chestnut, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like we have to like get the whole layer kind of thing to get all the chestnut
Ooh.
filling. Oh, it's so soft.
It's gonna taste magical because of the cream.
I like chestnut. It's smooth. It's my breakfast.
Mine
It's my
too.
breakfast. It's good.
You know why it's so good? Because the cream settles into the thin layers of cake, and it just moists everything.
Oh. Yeah, I really like the chewy texture of the crepes. Because you know how like crepes, when they're done right, they're just kind of like elastic-ish.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
The chewiness. So, want to try the creme brulee now? Because it's the next one over.
Creme brulee. Okay.
Oh, it fell apart.
Oh my gosh.
And I was just complimenting your cutting skills.
Sorry.
You're not sorry.
There we go.
Smell it.
Oh yes,
You
smelling
forgot.
technique.
Smells like sugar.
It does smell like sugar. You can actually smell the torched top a little bit.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a creme brulee.
Mm-hmm. I like the creme brulee.
Yeah, me too.
That you can really taste that flavor in the torching.
Yes.
It makes a big difference.
The best part of the creme brulee is always breaking the sugar on the top, and there's a crispy sound.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so satisfying.
Ugh, so good. Has a smoky flavor to it.
Yum.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Okay, so I can't have this next one, but you can have it, and I'll watch you eat it.
Okay.
You can have the tiramisu.
It's a pretty good balance of both the chocolate and the coffee.
Oh,
You
okay.
can really taste the coffee in this. I feel like I'm be wired.
After this,
So,
I'll
you're a
leave the
coffee
judgment
lover.
for you. So
You're a coffee lover. This can hit, two birds in one stone. You don't want to actually drink coffee.
I guess so. They probably have a lot of caffeine in that, right?
Yeah. Even when I eat tiramisu, the cake normally, they actually you're supposed to normally when you eat tiramisu, how they make it is they actually put in shots of espresso.
Oh.
And they soak it with the ladyfingers. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did something similar to the
Right.
cake. That's why it's so yummy.
Interesting. Well, you enjoy your tiramisu.
I will.
I'm okay with that. You get all the adventurous.
Adventurous.
Yeah, coffee.
Coffee and chocolate.
Yeah, and durian. That's way too adventurous for me. So fancy. We're having a tea party.
Look at the pretty teapot.
I don't think I've ever had a tea party at home before. So I'm like, wow. Cheers.
Cheers. So, what did you think of our first filming of the cooking show?
I thought it went way better than it would have, actually, because I was a little scared of cooking because I've never cooked before.
I know, yeah, me too.
Yeah,
and our food actually tasted so good.
I know. I think half of it's because the ingredient was really good already. So
Yeah, they say that when you get high quality ingredients, they do most of the cooking for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our first episode we did Wagyu beef cooking. It was
Check it out, guys. Here's the link.
Yeah. It flew in on Friday night, all the way from Japan, fresh, and then we started cooking it Saturday. Yeah, on Saturday. So
Yeah.
it was like fresh off the plane.
It was so good. Yeah. The highlight of the whole cooking experience
Yeah.
was it cooking it on that
The charcoal grill. Yeah, she was a wuss. She was just hiding inside
It
while
was
I was.
so cool. Okay, we live in Alberta, Canada.
She's a wuss. Okay.
Okay, like it was -20 because we can only cut small chunks of beef to cook.
Yeah, we had a small like coal grill, right?
Yeah,
So.
I was like, let's just pan fry the rest, and luckily we did.
Yes. We were like taking forever.
Because then we actually ended up testing the two flavors.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. Charcoal grill versus
pan fry.
iron cast
Iron
pan fry.
cast, yeah.
That was so good, and I believe I won.
Watch the actually planned the whole competition thing, but because of how things went with how long it took to grill, we just decided to let's just do it in the house.
Yeah, I love all the impromptu things that we did.
Yeah,
it
come
was
up with
cool.
ideas, and
Yeah.
it just worked out. So
Yeah, because honestly, like we planned probably most of it here with you guys. Then we talk a little bit about it off screen, and then we just show up and do it, and it worked, and it was delicious. What's that
Earl
one?
Grey.
Okay, the tea one.
Oh, oops.
Ooh.
Here.
Dissing my cutting skills.
No. Okay, I need a fork for this. It smells like cake.
Oh no, I can smell the Earl
Can you?
Grey. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, that's fragrant. Yeah, Earl Grey. For you Earl Grey lovers.
Yeah, this one's good. We both started YouTube a couple of years back on our own, and we were both doing travel videos.
Oh,
Right?
yeah. See?
Yeah.
There's so much parallel in timeline.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sam's
I thought
just
that was kind
copying
of cool.
me.
That's it.
That's why I don't like her.
I thought it was the Chanel thing.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Like, what's gonna happen? Like next year and a couple years down the road.
Really funny. There's this app that my friend told me about called, because I'm spiritual. It's called The Pattern, right here. It apparently, like if you put in your birthday, year, time you were born, it tells you patterns in your life
Oh.
and things to look out for and stuff like that. One of my friends recommended to me. He said it was really accurate. You can even backtrack certain dates in your life. And apparently, within this past few months, up to December, I'm supposed to meet one of my partners of destiny. Yeah, maybe it'd be the same.
Yeah.
But apparently, this partner of destiny is gonna change the course of something with my business or personal.
I think it's the little actions you take that can really pivot how you go in the future. Like some people don't realize, they think sometimes you got to do like crazy massive change, but if you do a little bit at a time every day, you're gonna like really steer towards something different and something exciting. So
that's like the 1% change every day, right?
yeah, it's like if you make 1% improvement every day, after 100 days, you'll have 100% improvement. In theory.
That's hard though, but yeah.
In theory,
I probably make like 0.01%. We're eating this in here. That's a change.
Yeah, that's I've never done this before, so.
Okay, next one.
Sure. Oh, one. I'm not gonna. Can we eat the green tea one first, please?
This is the durian.
Yeah,
okay, green tea.
because I don't want
tea.
the guts to touch my green tea.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I love green tea. Oh, you can definitely taste it. Yeah, I think.
And the bean.
Yeah.
Crunch in.
There's red beans in the middle of the layers. I think you can taste this more than the Earl Grey.
For me, it was the Earl Grey.
Okay,
I know, our taste receptors are different.
Huh. Okay.
Clearly with the durian thing.
Something's wrong with her taste receptors. Let's talk about improvements for our cooking.
Oh, okay.
The first video.
Okay. I don't know. I thought it was really good. Yeah, I can't tell.
I thought it went really good too.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's our first time doing it. It took a lot longer than we expected.
Yeah, it took us 4 hours.
Yeah. 1 hour to set up all of the background and also to prep the lighting and sound equipment.
The lighting is huge because how my house is laid out, all the windows are on one side, so then you get this cast of light.
Shadows, and it's dark on the other side. Yeah. So it's so funny because our camera crew with Ben, every single time we come film, he brings new equipment because he keeps upgrading. So yeah, but I mean, he's still testing out his equipment, so it takes him some time to figure that out. But for us, we're testing out how our workflow, how we work together, and also our comfortableness on camera, especially cooking, because I don't know how to deal with cooking. Like even though I make a lot of content, cooking is so different.
Yeah, we had to like play around with a lot of things because at first we were like, "Are you gonna cut first? Am I gonna cut first?" Like we were
who wants to do it? Oh, she was like, "You touch the meat." I'm like, okay.
I don't like getting my hands dirty. Yeah. So then halfway through, we kind of just got into a jive and made it really easy, and the flow was really good. So. Yeah.
I think what happens is if you're concentrated on the task at hand, you forget the camera's there. And then you just become natural, right?
Yeah, it's much easier that way. At first, it's always awkward.
Yeah. So.
This took a lot of practicing, for me anyways, to be able to do this. Because normally I'm so awkward. In my first few videos, I always dubbed over.
Oh, you dubbed over?
Oh. Yeah, because I could never speak because I would mess up, like shy, right? But then now with more practice, that 1% change.
Right.
0.01% change. Now, look at.
Yeah. We sound normal, right, guys? Sort of. Yeah, I like when I do recording on my own, like a lot of times I have to record several times until I get the right saying, because I don't want to read off a script and sound fake, so I try to memorize it and I speak sometimes for like 1 minute at a time, and it's there's certain points I have to hit if I'm talking about specific like sponsors or characters or anything. I have to remember those things, and I'm really bad at memory. So I have to like remember, oh, this is this channel, and I got to introduce this person, and this is the facts about them, and I'm like, okay. And
while you're looking good and looking friendly
and natural.
Yeah, it's a lot to think about. Like I say, we probably are thinking about 5 to 10 different things at the same time.
Right. Yeah. I think so. So I think it comes with practice, being able to speak naturally and being able to think on the fly, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the one big improvement I think we can make next time is just faster overall filming and setup.
I think so, yeah.
I think the setup will be faster because now that we have an idea, the layout of the cameras and the lighting, that should probably be reduced by half, so 30 minutes
Probably
instead of
30
a full
minutes,
hour.
yeah.
And do you guys know what we're cooking next time?
It's a surprise! I guess we should plan that, right?
Is it?
Cooking seafood boil.
Seafood boil!
Yes! Oh my god, I love seafood.
I'm so excited. We thought of the idea because I always see the photos of all the seafood spread out on a table.
Yeah.
And it's so exciting.
It's like you just eat it with your hands, right? You get in there and get dirty. They give you gloves, you know, but I just eat with my hands.
Yeah, me too. So I'm so excited.
Yes.
Yeah. Woo. I think this time we're gonna have a different chef, like what we were talking about. We're gonna rotate our chefs. So I'm gonna ask our friend Reno.
Yes, isn't he the guy that has the red seal, right?
Yes, yes. He's gonna be our guest chef this time.
Yes.
And I'm so excited to try it. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I think what we should do is get him to pick the seafood for us.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, so that way we don't really know what seafood and what ingredients
we're cooking
with. So
well, that's what Lim Shady did with the Wagyu beef. He kind of just showed us, like, these are the ingredients, this is the sauce. We didn't even know, like, we're making sushi. We thought we were, like, grilling it or something, right? Yeah, so...
The surprise factor is fun.
I like that. It's like, what's that called? Like is it Hell's Kitchen? Sometimes they have, like, the mystery box. You open it and you have to use these ingredients to cook. And it's just like, wow.
Yeah.
Except we're not chefs. Oh, Iron Chef.
Oh.
You want to lay it out on your table, right? Like, because, like, we don't want to get your table dirty. So you probably have to plan something for that, right?
Oh, yeah, like a tablecloth. I probably have to get one that is resistant to water, though.
Oh, so because we're going to, like, throw sauce on there and stuff, right?
Yeah, because that's how we got to eat it. It's
on the table with our hands,
Yeah, okay, yeah, so I'll have to buy a tablecloth. So, yeah, I guess we're just going to see how it goes. That's our planning. Kind of follows the same format, but what's cool is it's a different person, so we don't know how we're going to jive with him and, you know.
Is he going to be mean? He's be like Gordon Ramsay, are you an idiot sandwich?
When we first talked about doing this, you guys called this a specific style where you eat and talk at the same time.
It's a mukbang.
Yeah, see, that thing. I've never seen it. So I'm like, what is that?
I came across that because someone told me, they're like, Vicky, you like eating? Why don't you do what the Korean girls do? Because that's where it started off. Mukbang is a Korean word. They're like, why don't you do what they do? I'm like, what do they do? They eat and they get paid. I'm like, what? They don't talk though. That's different. They just sit there and they eat. Okay. And they don't, some of them talk, but they like describe the food. I think it all like started because a lot of Koreans don't get to, they eat alone and they feel lonely. Or sometimes they're on a diet and they don't want to eat themselves. They watch someone else eat and they feel full just watching. I don't know.
I would not be able to do that. I would get hungry and want to eat.
Yeah.
Even me editing our video, I was like, oh, that looks good. I should go get some. Okay, so... Are we ready?
Are you ready for the last one? You can do the durian.
That is like the creme of the creme.
Yeah, the king of fruits. I'm gonna just back up a little bit now. I don't want to smell it.
I'm gonna get a bigger piece. I'll eat your portion.
Go ahead.
Oh my gosh,
have fun with it.
I will.
Make sure you wash it down with tea so it don't smell in your breath.
Oh man, I don't even have to put my nose to this, and I can smell the heavenly scent.
It already. I'll just drink my tea over here.
Oh, that's fragrant. That's fresh. They must have used fresh durian for this. And you can even see, because durian is kind of it's a
yellow,
buttery,
right? Yeah.
but it's also fibrous at the same time. So you can see a little bit of like the little, I don't know, hair of the
fibers.
Durian. The fiber, yeah, you can see it in here. So they must blend the durian in.
Oh, gross.
I keep talking about it to delay it so that way you can smell.
Oh my god, no!
Smell the aroma.
Get out of here. Just put it in your mouth.
So good.
Oh my god, I can smell it.
This and the creme brulee, my favorite. Yes, now it's all mine.
Yeah, you can have at it. When we visited Malaysia, They have like durian everywhere, but it's interesting because some places they actually have like signage that says no durian.
Mm-hmm,
Because
yeah.
not everyone likes durian, but it's such a common fruit there, right? It's like
One of my favorites.
their most popular fruit.
Mhm.
So I'm like, I'm glad I didn't really smell any. But I came across like when we were in a hawker's market in Malaysia, they had like durian ice cream, and I was like, oh,
You can get it right now at the
Here?
Asian supermarkets.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, you can even buy frozen durian and eat it, and it's like ice cream. It's really good. Oh, I have a funny
Interesting.
story. One of the nights at the hotel that we were staying at, there was a durian food cart
Yeah.
outside the hotel. So I went out and I'm like, I bought a whole durian. They cut it for you and they put it in bags. And you could smell it throughout the whole hotel.
Yeah.
And Vicky was just not having it.
We were, I think, 4 rooms down or 3 rooms down. From
And
each
I went
other.
to offer it to everyone, but they just slammed the door in my face.
Yeah, I remember like when Lim Shady came to your room and when he opened the door, he's like, bye. He just walks away.
No, it was so good.
Oh my god.
I remember there was a few people that liked it, but yeah. If you're in Asia and you're around me, chances are I'm eating durian.
Oh my god. It's just you love it or hate it. I just can't stand the smell. And
She's still back there. Could you just
yeah, I can smell it. Like it's bad. I mean, it's good for her, but it's bad for me. So I'm like back here. But no, I think they could really probably like fill up the kitchen with all the aromas when they're making durian cake. So does that affect like? I don't eat durian and we don't bring it in our household. When you do durian, does the smell stick onto like furniture and things like that?
I don't think so.
No?
I've never smelt it after.
After?
Yeah.
Because I know like if you have Indian spices, it does stick onto clothing and fabric after you eat.
I think it's because the Indian spices, like a lot of times they're boiled or something like that, so it goes up into the air.
Oh.
And they probably cook it every day, or at least once a week, right?
Oh.
But we don't eat durian as often because it's rich, so it's hard. It's such I feel like a treat.
Or do you think it's the moistness when you're cooking? Because like say if you go for hot pot, you
Yes,
smell like hot pot
yeah.
after, right?
Yeah, there's no moisture coming from the real durian itself. So
So then how would it smell in a humid environment, say like in Malaysia then? Because it's so moist there.
oh, you can smell in the air. That's why in Malaysia they don't allow you, or in some places in Malaysia, in the elevators they don't allow you to bring durian into the elevators.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like spiky fruit with an X on it.
That's so funny. They make their own signs for
Yeah.
their country. Okay, so we tried every flavor on the cake.
Oh wait, welcome back, Vicky.
Oh.
To the stage again.
Which one do you think is your favorite?
The durian.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay, it's the durian, and then I really like the creme brulee, and then the tiramisu. Yeah.
Okay, my favorite would probably be. Oh, this is tough. The 3 I really like are creme brulee, Earl Grey, and green tea. I think those ones are the ones I like.
Oh, so we both like creme brulee.
Yeah.
okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
So. Thanks so much, guys, for joining us today and tasting this 1001 Millie crepes. Thank you so much for having us try these delicious flavors, except for the durian. She liked
Especially
it.
the
She
durian.
liked it. So until next time, this is Vicky and Sam from Nonstop Foods. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers.